Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to see into some of the basic intro questions asked, like the Python intro questions for the role of data analyst. Okay, so these are the simple questions they had asked in the recent interviews. So here are the questions. So can you please write the code to identify common factors of any two numbers? Okay, this is the first code. Then sum of string comparisons. So this one by one I will make it understand, and let's go ahead. Okay, so let's solve the first question. So here they have asked us to give the identify the common factors of two numbers. So let's write a function, then I will make you understand what the question is. Okay, if you don't have the idea. So common factors of a comma b. Okay, so we need to identify like what are the numbers like which can divide a and b, like that. Okay, those are the common factors. So we will run the range for I in range 1 because we cannot divide it by 0. Okay, so 1 till min of a comma b, so it should be dynamic. Okay, min of a comma b. Okay, and then if a mod I is equal to 0 and b mod I is equal to 0, then what we will do is we will append x dot append I, and what I will do is I will return x. Okay, x is not defined, so x is equal to list. Okay, so let's see whether this works. Okay, so for example, let's give print common factors of, suppose, say 6 and 8. Okay, so let's see what we'll get here. So here you can see 1 comma 2 is there, but 1 comma 2 is there, we cannot have 4. Okay, we can do this plus 1. Okay, let's see now. 1 comma 2. Okay, so if I do this 4 comma 8, which should be 1 2 and 4. Yeah, correct. So 4 is divided by 1, 4 is divided by 2, and 4 is divided by 4 itself, and 8 is also divided by 1 2 and 4. Okay, so if I remove this, you can see that I may not get 4, I think. Yeah, so that is why I incremented it by 1, because it is not taking the last digit. Okay, so 1 2 I'm getting. So if I do it now, so it is 1 2 4. Okay, so this is the first code to identify the common factors. That means if the number is divisible in certain range, we need to find out that numbers. Okay, that the common factors. Okay, so this is the first code to find the common factors. Okay, let's comment it out and move on to next code. Okay, so this code is like a bit tricky but good enough. Okay, so sum of string comparisons, in the sense what we need to get here is, so here we have b, which is a list of different kind of strings, and a, which has one string. Okay, so suppose let's take this as abc. Okay, so now you can see the a is present in a, the character a is present in a, but e is not present in a. Okay, so it will be 0 here. So a is present, b is present, c is present, so it becomes 1, that is count becomes 1. C is present, u is not present, so it is 0. So overall sum is 1. Okay, so that means if every character of one of any of the string is present in a, then you need to increment it by 1. Okay, and how many strings are present, those many counts we need to get it here. Okay, so let's write a function here. Okay, define, let's take string count. Okay, let's take string count, and then let's pass a and b. Okay, so first we'll write count is equal to 0. Okay, and then what we need to write for I in b. Okay, then if all of j in a for j in I. Okay, so I will make you understand this. Okay, Okay, then what we'll do is count plus is equal to 1. Okay, so now if count is equal to 0, then what we'll do is return -1, else we'll return count. Okay, so okay, let's now it should be 1. Okay, count, so let's print string count of a comma b. Okay, let's see whether this works. Yeah, so it is getting 1, and if I do suppose au, it should be -1. Yeah, so it is working fine. So what I am doing here is for I and b, so basically it goes for I, that is the first letter. First it takes the first iteration AAE, okay, and now it goes into this if condition. So j in a in the sense this, okay, j in a. Now for j in I, so what it does is for j, that means for every character of this a, it checks in I. Okay, so all in the sense it checks for every character. So if j in a, that means for this for j in I, okay, for this, so this and this gets compared using this all method. Okay, and if it is present, then we are incrementing count to 1. If then that's it. Okay, and if count is equal to 0, we are returning -1, and else it is getting, we are returning the count. Okay, so if I give here AAE and just A and just CC, now it should be 3. Okay, yeah, so the code is working fine. So this is how you can do the string comparisons. Okay, so this is the code, guys. Okay, so hope you understood this code. So let's comment it out this, and now there is another code. Write a Python function that takes a list of integers as input and returns the first non-repeating integer in the list. Okay, so this is the list. Okay, and what I will do is I was checking this out so that I don't mess it up. Okay, so here in this list you can see that 1 is repeated, 2 is also repeated, 3 is the first non-repeating integer, that means it occurs once, and 5th is the second non-repeating integer which occurs once. Okay, so we need to return 3 here. Okay, that's the code. So let's write define, let's write anything jk, and then let's will pass list x. Now what we'll do is let's define a dictionary here. Okay, now for I in x, okay, if I in d, okay, then what we'll do, d of I is equal to 1, we'll increment it. Okay, else d of I is equal to 1. Okay, now this is the dictionary. Okay, so now we will write another code for I in x. If d of I is equal to 1, what we will do is we will return I. Okay, let's see whether this works, guys. Okay, so print jk of x, so it should return us 3 basically. Key error 1, it is saying d of I. Okay, let's return d first for I and x. If return d, let's see whether this works. Okay, it should be d of I is equal to 1. Let's see now whether this works. Yeah, so I gave this twice, that is the thing. Now it should give us 3. Yeah, so here's the thing. So the thing is I gave double equal to, that is why I was having that error. So if you can see this, okay, let's print d here. Okay, So now we will see that what is the dictionary and what is the output. So here you can see 1 occurs 2 times, 2 occurs 2 times, 3 occurs 1 times, 4 occurs 2 times, 5 occurs 1 time, and there is 3. Okay. Sorry, yeah. So we have written 3 here. Now if I give 3 comma 3 here, and that's it. Now it will return 5. Yeah. And if I give 5 also, okay, I need to write one more code here, return -1, so that it will return -1 if the count is not equal to 1. Yeah, so everything occurs twice, so it is returning -1. So this is the code, guys. So first of all, we are creating a dictionary empty, and if I in D, then we are incrementing it by 1, else we are keeping I is equal to 1. Okay, now here if I is equal to 1, like dictionary of key is equal to 1, then we are returning I. Okay, so this is the code, guys, like to find the first non-repeating integer in a list. Okay, so last code. So capitalize every first letter of the string. So let's take a string here. Okay, hi, my name is John Wick. Okay, now what is happening here? Okay, I need to close it. Okay, now let's write a function, define cap of a caps. Okay, let's write caps, not here, caps of a. Okay, now what we'll do is just return a dot title. That's it, guys. This is the code. So print caps of a. Okay, so this will give us every first character of the string in the caps. Okay, so this was the code, guys. So these were the few of the interview questions that were asked recently in the interview, like the proper interview questions. Okay, so hope this helps, guys, to get some brief idea about how the level of coding here is. Okay, so these are the simple questions you can expect in the interview rounds. Okay, so if you learned something from this video, do hit the subscribe button, and until then, take care. Bye bye.